Children, you are learning statistics, and in statistics, no, one of the important part I have just left it, that is graphical representation of data. See, when you are representing something graphically, things will be more interesting, and from there, at a glance, you can come to know so many things. So, if you interpret and analyze things, you will get lots of information that you are usually seeing in the cricket match, or when there will be a rainfall for a week or so. All these things graphically represented. From there you can view that one and get lots of information altogether. So that is what we will discuss. When you are representing some of the information graphically, that can be represented through some of the ways are there, just like pictogram. Pictogram means some of the picture will be given to you, and that picture represents that some number of the observation. Then you have to find out from there you can find out many things, that a particular type of observation has what will be the frequency of it. Then another, when you draw a graph, at that time it will be of three kinds, that is bar graph. Firstly, bar graph. See, bar graph means a bar will be formed, two axes. When the bars are formed like this, like this, then it will be said as a bar graph. This bar, it will be thick, little thick, it will be, all the bars will be little thick. Could you understand? This way. In this case, these bars are vertically drawn. So upright down it is drawn. That time it will be said as column graph. This bar graph can be said other way also. Horizontal bar also can be made. Like this also it can be made. Could you understand? Bar can be made horizontally also. That time it will be said horizontal bar graph, but usually you don't do it. How? Why these two differences are there? When you are scaling frequency in the vertical column, that time it will be column. It will be a column graph, or the bar will be vertical. It will be standing on the horizontal axis. But it will be parallel to the horizontal axis when the frequencies are in this in this axis. When the frequency will be scaled in this axis, that time this type of graph will be there. So usually what we are doing, we are keeping the data here, the observations are here, frequency we are keeping it here. So the bars are becoming standing one. Could you understand me? So bar graph can be of two types, that is horizontal bar and column bar or vertical bar graph. Now graphical representation can be through line graph also. We don't have to draw bar, but we have to draw the line. That means particular frequency, how much it has come, how much it has come, put a dot on this, then put dot like this on the peak point and draw the line on it. Could you understand? This way also the line, the graphical representation can be on the line. It will show the line like this, graph will be drawn. So that will be as line graph, and then you can draw, you can represent observation through a circular region, sector wise even. It has got some sector, every circle has got some sector. So this will represent something, this will give some information, this will give some information, this will give some particular region of the circle, particular sector of the circle will be representing something. That time the graphical representation is called pie chart or pie graph or pie chart or pie graphs. Could you understand? So these three way only we are generally representing the graphical the datas graphically. Could you understand? Now let us discuss some of the exercise from your book only, so that idea will be more clear to you. It is you have done already in your previous standard, so I hope you have got the conception. I will take a question number 1E. Third one I have taken. Third one is said to you, draw a column graph. Column graph means a bar graph where the bars are vertically drawn. So column graph to represent the following data. There it is given to you class and the number of students. The number of students present in a class maybe given to you class 5 135, class 6 the strength of the student, class wise it is given to you 5 to 10. Then you have to draw that one in a bar graph, column graph. So what you have done, first you have drawn the table once, and then made the table once. See, 5 has got 135, 6 has got 130, 7 has got 120, 8 115, and 9 140, and 10 90 students are there. That was a strength. Now what will you do? Firstly, usually to make the column graph, no, you are supposed to keep the datas here. The observation name should be here, and the frequency should be on the vertical column. Could understand? Y-axis the frequency should be, and x-axis the name of these things. So this should be here, and this should be there. If you want to draw the bar graph, horizontal bar graph, that time this should be here, and then classes should be here, so that the bars should be like that only. Hope you have understood it. Now see, here one thing is very important, that is scale. You have to use the scale for the vertical column, means how much you have taken, how much division you have taken on the y-axis. That is very important. You know, origin, if you can start from 0, you can start from any number. That origin can be from any number, because that will be representing mainly the vertical column for a column graph. So 0 to 10. See, you will find in a graph sheet, no small square will be there. It will be inch graph, or it will be a centimeter graph. If it is inch graph or small, you will find a small square like 1 inch, which will have 10 divisions, 10 small division. 10 small division this way, 10 small division top way. If you count, that particular square will be having 1 centimeter, or that will be 1 inch according to the graph. It is centimeter graph or inch graph. You understand? So suppose here is 10, this is 1, it is a centimeter graph. So this is 1 centimeter. This square, this particular square will be 1 centimeter. You understand? Like this square will be there. Again here it will be a square. Then again it will be a square. Like this the graph sheets are. What you need to do is, first you draw on two thick line, two axes, x-axis and y-axis. Could you understand? Now x-axis, as I said to you, that you are supposed to write down the name of the observation. That is what you are done. You are done first class 5, class 6, class 7, class 8, class 9, class 10, and here you are written class. What is this? That you have to write down classes. These are all classes. Now vertical axis also you should take proper scale. See, here it is 135. 130, 120, 115. It is 5. 5 is the means if you keep small division as 5 only, then only you can draw a proper scale on this. So that is why, so every 10 division I have taken as 10 only. So that means one small division represent one student. Here small divisions are there. Up to here 5. Up to here again 5 plus 5 10. So one small divisions are there. Up to here it will be 1 centimeter or 1 inch. So 1 inch will be representing 10 student, or 1 centimeter will be representing 10 student. Therefore one small division will be representing 1 student. That is the scale that you are drawn. Up to 10 division you are written, small 10 division you are written. Then 20th, 30th, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 20, 90, 100. You have to take up to 141. You can take little more. So up to 150 you have taken it. Okay. And then see how the in between the two reading it will be 5 students. So each small division will be 1. So first class 5 is having 135. You will go. It will be 130 and 140. 40 is in between that line. That will be 135. Could you understand? This is 135. Could you understand? Now class 6 will be having 130. Class 6 exactly from here it will be 130. Could you understand? Now class 7 it will be 120 with 120. It should go like this. It will go. Like this. Class 7 will be having how many? 115. Class 8 will be having 115. So 10 and 20 in between that has to come. So it will be 115. Now class 9 will be 140. 140 is here only. So it will be, you have to, if you use the graph signal, it will come on the exact straight line. Now class 10 will be 90. See, it will definitely go with the 90s line, and it will be okay. Now see, you have drawn the proper graph. From there you can come to know class 5 has how many students? 135. Class 8 has how many students? 120. Like this you can. You have to write down the scale. One small division is equal to 1. So this is the proper representation of the data graphically through a column graph or a bar graph. Understood? Now moving on to another question. I have taken question number 6. Similarly, here the question number 6 said to you that draw a bar graph to represent the following. The states literacy rate given to you state wise, 5 states given to you: Kerala, Bihar, Goa, Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh. So Kerala 94%, see 94%, 62%, 89%, 78% and 68%. See here, once again you will have to take 1 as a number. 1% is a matter for you. So one small division will be 1% literacy. That is what I have done it. See, all 10 division, I have 10 small division I have taken, or 1 inch I have taken, or 1 centimeter I have taken. That will represent 10%. So one small division represents 1%. Could you understand? That you have to write down here. The scale you have to write down on each bar. Could you understand? Now you have written down the name of the state. Here you have written down states and given an arrow. Then here is Kerala, here is Bihar. If you cannot write down this way, know the words, because it will not be looking good. So you write down the words like this. Could you understand? Name you write down. So Kerala, Bihar, Goa, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh. You are written down. So Kerala, how much percentage? Kerala is 94%. So after 90, before 5, 1 division. So 94. Now Bihar, how many? 62%. After 62 division, here it will become 62%. No. Now Goa 89%. It will cross 80 before 91 division. See, somewhat around here only. It has to be. So this will be. Now Goa 89%. Goa 89%. You have done it. Gujarat it is 78%. So 70 after before 82 division. 2 division before 80 somewhere here it will be. So it will go like that. And UP it is 68%. After 65 3 division. So 2 division leaving there, and you will find 60. So this way you have to do, and you have to write down this column also, literacy rate in percentage. You have to write down the scale properly. You have to mention the scale, and you have to write down the nomenclature properly. And before that you have to make a table, so that from there you are doing it. This one in the graph sheet, you not to do this, you can do in a copy, or you can directly do this, but all the information like this has to be there. The horizontal column, the names should be written properly with the arrow, and the vertical column, the names should be written properly with the arrow, and the unit also should be written. Here that means all the literacy rate up to 98, 94% it is, because you are written in bracket the percentage. This way you have to do it. Okay, I hope you have understood about this thing, because you are not new and you children are smart and have done it. Now when the bars will be given to you, from this bar how can you get the information? See, which state, which class is having the maximum strength? Definitely the bar whose height is more, that is class 9. What is the strength of class 9? You can see it has gone up to 140. So 140 is the strength of 9. Which is having the least? What is the total number of students? So you will add all this from this bar. Could you understand that way? I will do one sums from your exercise also. Question number 10. Read the graph. Graph is given to you in your this one book. You can see that. Then from there I will just see and see everybody take out that page number DTH 25 and read the bar graph given below for answering the following question. From there you will have to interpret and find out the answer. What information is given by this bar graph? By this bar graph it is given state wise, production of banana in the year 2014-15. That will have to write down. What will write down? State wise the production of banana in 2014 and 15. That will have to write down. Then which state has got is the largest producer and which state is the smallest producer? The bar height which is more, that is largest producer, obviously it is Tamil Nadu, and the least it is Bihar. So you can get the answer. What write the difference between the production of bananas in Gujarat that and that in Maharashtra? Gujarat how much? See 45 10,000. 45 into 10,000, 4,50,000 rupees, 4,50,000 ton. That is 45 into 10, you can very well say. And this will become, and how much? The Maharashtra will become, you see, after 35 one division, that is 36. After that will be 36 10 into 10,000. So 3,60,000 tons it will be. So difference will be 45 minus 36, 9,000 ton. So from then last question, find the total production of banana in all 6 states. That you have to see the bar and see. Bihar I can find 15 is the starting point. So 15. Then each small division will be 0.5. So it has got 5 more small division, means 2.5. So 15 plus 2.5, 17.5. Like and Karnataka state it is 25,000. Then 25 into 10,000. Then Tamil Nadu it is 51,000. One division has gone, so 51 into 10,000. Then Gujarat it is 45 into 10,000. Maharashtra it has gone to 35 and one division it has means 36 into 10,000. And then Andhra Pradesh it has gone up to 32 into 10,000. If you add it, you will find all this thing. If you add it, just find out. Just add 17.5 plus 25 plus 51 plus 45 plus 36 plus 32. That many into 10,000s, that is 0.5. 7 plus 12, 12 plus 1, 13, 13 plus 5, 18, 18 plus 6, 24 plus 2, 26. Point is here only, the 2 carry over, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 4, 14, 14 plus 3, 17, 17 plus 3, 20. So 206, that many thousand metric ton, I think 1,000 tons. That many 1,000 tons. That will be the total production. 6.5. I hope the answer matched. Let us see. Yes. So I hope you have understood. This is very interesting. Practice, you will understand much better.